Hey, welcome back everybody. Welcome back to my channel, AmusedJester. My name is Junior, and today we're going to go ahead and review another Star Wars TVC figure. This is Star Wars Shadow Lord Maul, the Maul figure. I don't know why, but for some reason, there's something missing here that I don't remember what should be there, but it seems bare, the card back for some reason. Also, I don't know, the surface of this one feels different. Here's the back, and I've heard a few things about this figure, which is confirmed that it's VC201, so it's not a real new release. It's a re-release. What I'm talking about the front is it's only card back, so I don't really care, but this feels smooth. This one feels matte for some reason, but there's a figure, very nice image over there. Let me go ahead and take it out of packaging and let's take a look and see what's going on. All right, so there he is out of packaging, and what we have are basically the two lightsabers that should connect nice. It connects very, very easily. It's kind of weird. I feel like this connection is even better than the lightsabers for the Black series. This is basically cast in this color plastic, and then they painted the whole lightsaber. So this whole thing is paint. Yeah, and then there's the connection point right there. It's cool. Now, unlike usual, so this is bent, and I feel more comfortable bending it like that because it's just one big plastic. I'm not uncomfortable bending a small nub like that and having it break. So unlike other, it's kind of bendy though. Unlike any other TVC figures, it does not come with a spare unlit lightsabers, which is kind of unfortunate, but I guess understandable, seeing as how he already comes with two lightsabers. But yeah, so this figure, let me change my lighting because that's quite, man, that works. This is not, because it's, all right, so there's Darth Maul. That face looks awesome. Also, it kind of helps that my lighting is coming from beneath it, so it gives it a bit of a dramatic effect. But yeah, man, like the fact that they're able to get that much color detail on the eyes, you can kind of see it start to pixelate. But at the same time, that is small, man. And it's kind of unfortunate though. So it looks like the detailed face printing is occurring right in front of the face, and unfortunate that see how the base of these particular horns are much bigger. So I think it should be a lot less closer, but it just makes this horn look like a nub, or stubby. You can see it in this horn too. So a little bit of color spill. You get the chest tattoo over there. I mean, it looks nice, but this is another $20 figure. So because it's VC201, I'm really already doubting that this is not a level 1 figure. So this would be a tier, I guess he would be a tier, you know what, I'm gonna give him a tier 2 character because of the design of the clothing. Well, you know what, I'll make him tier 1, even though this is not the Darth Maul that I'm mostly in my mind, meaning the black things and everything. I am familiar with him being in the Ahsoka series. which series did he come up with in the end when he took over the Crime Syndicate? Clone Wars? Yeah. Anyway, so because I don't have a representation of that particular design of Darth Maul, I guess I'll put him in the tier 1. I figure that I do kind of want, but so let's look at why I am kind of doubting what this thing is. So articulation of the head, nothing on the top, nothing on the bottom. I'm going to say nothing on that. Twist to the side. There is a little bit of sideways motion. Rotation on the shoulder goes up to 90. Bend is slightly above 90. This does not carry the enlarged joint here, which would have given it more range. The hand on this one goes up and down, so that's pretty good. And, sideways, of course. I mean, rotation. This one is also an up and down, so that's pretty good as well. There is, nice. That is a cut on the waist, which is a bowl cut, so it gives it a lot of range sideways. That's actually pretty good range going forward, backward as well. Now, here is the thing. So this is the older style hip joint barbell, where the peg of the barbell goes upwards rather than sideways. And the result of that is it cannot go forward. It just can't, because it's not designed that way. So in order for it to go forward, you have to twist the entire thing here and then twist it, like so. Which actually, you know what, this is not bad, because he's able to do a 90-degree up and without having to go this way. But you just have to remember that with this particular figure, because you don't want to forget. And I'm already seeing a stress mark. Right, I don't see it. I'm already seeing a stress mark right there. Ooh, ouch. Let me see if I can put a there. Right there, see? Oh my god. This is the one I haven't moved yet. This is the one I've moved. So gotta be careful on that. And see, because every time you move it, you have to be careful. That I'm just basically supporting it here. This is $20. Thigh cut, single joint at the knee, up and down on the ankle, and it does have an ankle rocker. So this is $20 off of an old mold. Old mold that's already, we're at 380 right now, I think. Over 380 plus figures, and this is released 200. Almost half the lifespan of this particular line. And they're charging us $20, where all they've done is a repaint. Like, I cannot support that. It's $20. The $20 is already expensive as it is, but I feel like if you're gonna do that, then do it at least for the new figures, where everything is brand new, all the articulation is brand new, not just the repaint. This is a good figure by itself, and I don't have it. But $20 is not a good price. If you're gonna do reissues like this with just a simple repaint, bring it back down to $16, $17. Do a little bit of a customer or a fan goodwill. You know what I mean? Because this is just straight out not right. Hasbro knows it. Hasbro knows it. They have all the molds in this one. It's very old. Not very old, but it's like, this is a class 2 action figure for me because of this joint over here. And that's the only thing missing, admittedly, but at the same time, you know, why? All you needed to do was replace the hips. That's all they needed to do. Replace the hips, because this is probably still using the same joint system here. It just needs to be, instead of here, it goes that way. Such an easy thing to do. And and at least that way, I can say, oh, at least they changed that. That's all this thing needs to be a perfect current figure. And and it's like, okay, I'll buy the $20, but as it is, yeah. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it, right? There's not much else to talk about this. It's pretty good. It's, you know, I got exactly what I kind of wanted. Well, no, not. Because I didn't really realize it was going to be an older styled articulation figure. I'll get a value of 9. Because I was already hesitant in buying this figure. I just said, yes, I've never seen this. I've never had this particular design of Maul in my collection, so why not? Pay the $20 for it. But I was expecting the newer type of figure articulation. So I'll give it a value of 9 with a base price 10 equaling to $20. And it's got paint right there. So that's kind of cool. But it's still at the same time, though. It's just $20. Jeez. Every time I mention $20 now for TVC, it's painful. It really is. It's only alleviated. The pain is only alleviated by the fact that if we're getting really, really good characters that I want, and of course the technology that they've brought in with the face printing, that's the only thing that makes it worthwhile. Anyway, that's it for my review for Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord from the new animated series, I guess a special limited series from Disney. This is a re-release, VC201. So this is not the most up-to-date articulation that we have. It's close to it, but it's not. And it's just a straight re-release. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you guys in my next review. Bye.